Hey there, history buffs. Today we're diving deep into the sands of time back to October 1942, when the deserts of Western Egypt were the stage for a monumental showdown in World War II. Picture this: two legendary commanders, Erwin Rommel, the Desert Fox, and Bernard Montgomery, or Monty, squaring off in a battle that would change the course of the war. For 2 years, North Africa witnessed a fierce war of movement between the Allies and the Axis. It all started in September 1940, when Italian leader Mussolini's forces invaded Egypt from Libya. But the British, outnumbered yet fierce, fought back, pushing deep into Libya by February 1941. Enter Hitler, who wasn't too pleased with Mussolini's failure. He dispatched a new German force led by Erwin Rommel. Known for his tactical genius, Rommel's forces pushed the Allies back to the Egyptian border, besieging the port of Tobruk for 8 arduous months. Only when Rommel overextended himself were the tide and fortunes of war turned. By December 1941, the Allies had liberated Tobruk, a victory celebrated with ringing church bells across Britain. But the Desert War was far from over. 1942 saw Rommel strike back with a vengeance. His Africa Corps swept across North Africa, winning a significant victory at Gazala and capturing Tobruk again. By July, Rommel's forces were just 60 miles from Cairo. It was then that the British 8th Army managed to halt Rommel's advance, setting the stage for one of WWII's most iconic battles, El Alamein. As summer faded, the two armies faced off along a 40-mile front near El Alamein. The Allies under General Bernard Montgomery were readying themselves for Operation Lightfoot, a massive assault aimed directly at the Axis line. Monty knew the desert's geography left no room for flanking maneuvers. The attack had to be head-on. The Axis forces, including Rommel's Africa Corps, were formidable, fortified by minefields and barbed wire. But the British 8th Army had a significant advantage: reinforcements from the United States, bringing with them powerful Sherman tanks. Conversely, Axis reinforcements were often intercepted by the Royal Navy, leaving Rommel's forces stretched thin and outgunned. Rommel, already a legend known as the Desert Fox, faced a new challenger in Montgomery. Monty, a relative newcomer to desert warfare, quickly proved his mettle at the Battle of El Alamein in September 1942, repelling Rommel's last major offensive. By October, Rommel was absent, convalescing in Europe, leaving his beleaguered troops to face Montgomery's well-planned offensive. On the night of October 23rd, the Allies unleashed a ferocious artillery barrage, marking the start of Operation Lightfoot. As engineers cleared paths through the devilish minefields, infantry and tanks advanced, leading to brutal close-quarters combat. Rommel's return in late October found his forces severely battered. Despite fierce counterattacks, the Axis couldn't stem the Allied tide. By November, Montgomery launched Operation Supercharge, breaking through Axis lines and driving them into retreat. The Battle of El Alamein was a pivotal moment in WWII, marking the beginning of the end for Axis forces in North Africa. It showcased the strategic genius of two legendary commanders and highlighted the resilience and tenacity of their troops. So next time you think of desert warfare, remember El Alamein, where the sands of Egypt bore witness to a clash that changed history. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.